Well, the Federal Reserve announced today they are cutting interest rates yet again. More free money, just keep it rolling off the press, guys. This time it's 0.25%. That means since summer, they have cut interest rates 5 times by a total of 3 percentage points. You can call it whatever you want, but it is printing money. And it's also nothing more than a bailout, all the things the Fed's been doing in the government. They've been bailing out irresponsible borrowers and lenders. They took on more debt or gave out more money than they should have. And now, people are looking out for a handout as a way out. You know what? It's un-American. This isn't the capitalist system. What about those who play by the rules every day? You know, you get up hard, you work every day. What do you get besides higher taxes and a cheaper dollar? Dick Armey is the chairman of Freedom Works, which has launched a new website called angryrenter.com. Hey, Dick, I saw this website the other day. I think this is absolutely fantastic. What about people who haven't been irresponsible? What about people who have been saving up for their 20%? Why do we get the shaft?
Well, if you take a look at who we are, Freedom Works, we're about 800,000 real live small government activists that advocate good policy and fight bad policy. And this bailout of the irresponsible lenders and borrowers in the home industry is a perfect example of bad policy. We sat around, we said, who would you expect to get angry about this kind of bad public policy? And somebody at our table said, well, anybody that's renting should be angry. They don't get any kind of a break. They get no bailout. All they get is increased taxes, higher than they would otherwise have to be, to bail out the irresponsible people.
Right. But it's not just the renters. Nobody's going to come to my defense and bail me out. You know what? If I would have known, if I just would have borrowed too much money and I could have had my, my house collapse, I would have done, okay, oh, you're going to buy that house for me? You're going to help me live in a house that I shouldn't have bought in the first place? It's wrong.
It is wrong. I mean, and the fact of the matter is, a free market requires a certain bit of judiciousness, discipline. Most of us worked hard and saved while paying rent to get that 20% so we could have a down payment, so that we could make a responsible loan that we could live with and see through. If we had equity build up in our home, we left it there while we allowed ourselves to someday fulfill that dream we had for a better house and a nicer neighborhood, and that's the way it went. Now we have people, I mean, how many times have you heard the story of somebody getting a house loan who couldn't otherwise get a car loan at 0 down and favorable interest rate for a little while?
I just read a story today, cities and the government hiring more people than they can afford. They're just trying to play the numbers game, I really think. What's it going to take before people wake up and say, wait, no, stop it? When can we wake up to some responsibility in this country?
Well, I think we've seen this happen in the past, certainly in 1994 with the fearful excesses that were being threatened by the early years of the Clinton administration, particularly in health care. They went with the conservative small government movement in the Republican Party, and the nation felt very well served by that as long as it lasted. Yeah. What we need now is angry Americans, angry renters in this case, to send a message to people in Washington, as they do when they sign this petition and we deliver it, that, hey,
Dick, I gotta run.
Doing this kind of stuff.
Thank you very much, Dick. We'll talk to you again.